graduated, man, they're super now, and I keep in touch with them.
Good deal.
And but I really want to reach, you know, more young men here in the city, and so we dropped the time limit down to like a 12-week program, so roughly 3 months, and that way we'll get more guys in, and we'll still keep in touch with these young men even after they graduate from the program.
Good. I like that tracking system. Track them after they graduate, and because really, I tell students all the time, you know, even when you graduate from high school, they say, "Oh, I can't wait till I graduate," blah 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 blah. Well, that's when real life begins. Yeah. That's when everything really counts and start beginning. So it's not like you have it made once you graduate and it's going to be a bed of roses, but that's when life really hits you in the face, and you want to have all the necessities, the tools to be able to substantiate yourself and circumnavigate yourself through life successfully. And that comes from programs like yourself, programs that you guys offer as well. How long? When did you start this program up?
It was toward the end of 2009.
Okay, right, so. Good deal. And you've been involved in personal training and bodybuilding for years, right? Yeah. Yes. Any other hobbies? Well, you probably don't have the time if you like me.
I love to work out. I'm really all about the youth right now, and just trying to make a difference in the youth in this city. Prior to me moving to my location that I'm in now, I used to go out to Jail East and mentor to the guys out there, and train and condition them 3 days a week and mentor to them 3 days a week. And I can't tell you, man, you know, some of the things I've seen out there and the conversations I had with some of those guys, it was 100% African-American males. It was roughly almost 70 of them. And I think just about all of them come from single-parent homes. Right. And just, you know, got caught up, gangs, and it's sad, man. Yeah. And I'm like, wow. And I had one guy, I was getting ready to leave one day, and one guy called me and came up to me and said, "Coach, you, I'd only been around him for a couple weeks because he had been recently, had been there." Right. And he said, "You've done more for me in the past 2 weeks than my dad." And he just grabbed me and gave me a hug, man. I was like, wow, I've only been around him 2 weeks.
Right, absolutely.
You know, and this kid was like 16 years old. Wow. And it's sad, you know, it's really sad, man, you know, going out there. I enjoy working with them. And I definitely plan to go back and volunteer and do some time with them and just kind of mentor to them. Right. But I had a friend that asked me, you know, because I don't know if you know much about Jail East, but these guys have been pretty much tried as adults. And so they're not going home. Right, they're there. You know, they're getting sentenced like 10, 15, 20 years. Right. And I know, you know, nobody's perfect. You all gonna make, because I made a lot of crazy, dumb decisions growing up, and I just want to be there for these guys, man. I really want to. That's why I started this program, is to try to preventive care. You know, so when these guys, because I feel like, and I equate it to these people that come to my facility to work out. They want to get in shape. They want to lose weight. They want to lose body fat. They want to take control of their health, because they can't do it by themselves. And so I look at these young men like, you know, a lot of them come from single-parent homes. They're in bad neighborhoods, bad communities, and they need help. They need direction. They need guidance. They don't have a male role model in the house. Right. So, you know, I try to put together a structure, a foundation, a program that will help structure these young men. And I say, you know, if I can have at least half of the success in this youth program that I've had as a trainer, I'm happy, man. I understand. You know, so. I understand, yes, sir. Well, you're doing a great job, like I said, and the key thing is, we're gonna have good days, bad days, ups and downs, but we have to have the fortitude to keep going. And even in this line of work we're in, we become frustrated at times, and sometimes disappointment sets in, but we have to, you know, get up and we live to fight another day. And the same thing with you, Tracey. You know, you keep doing what you're doing. Right. You keep a positive mindset. You're with good company,
And you know, you keep going, because see, our young ladies are standing in need just more so than our young men. I've never seen well, this day and time where even our young ladies are lashing out. They're crying out as well. They're wanting help. I mean, even most of your fights in your schools now, young ladies now, where it used to be us guys, we used to duke it out. But that speaks. That says how society has taken a turn, and how even our young ladies are in need. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, so like I say, you throw your 2 cents in and do the things you have to do and need to do to help, you know, so to speak, raise them to a higher level as well. Because we all know when we are working with individuals, it's not about, we want to develop the bodies of young men and young ladies, but we also, more importantly, want to develop that mind. That's it. Give them that confidence, give them that self-esteem, because so many have been battered and been through so much in life. And sometimes, you know, like you say, they see us, sometimes they see us as mom and dad, you know.
Exactly.
That's true. So, you know, like I say, that's the key thing. Keep on going, keep growing, and keep moving and grooving. How did this vision, where did you get this vision from to start this? When did you know, did you just wake up one day, or is it from just out in the community and just seeing what's going on that allowed you, that kind of cranked your motor and got you going?
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. Seeing what was going on in the community, and it was something that was just in my heart to do. You know, I felt like, honestly, I felt like, I said, wow, you know, if I can go through what I went through as a juvenile and be where I am today and be a successful entrepreneur, I know it's hope for these young men out here that are on the wrong track. With the resources
they have, especially.
Yeah, man.
They didn't have the resources.
Right.
We didn't have the resources, rather, that they have today.
Right. And so, you know, I feel like it's a lot of young men out here that are probably incarcerated right now in juvenile, or that are headed that way. The ones that are in, that are going to be getting out, and the ones that are headed that way. I feel like it's hope for both of them. And a lot of those guys, it's sad because their family and friends have pretty much written them off, man, and feel like, you know, you ain't going to be no more than what you are today, man. But, you know, I'm there to tell them, look, it ain't got to be like that, man.
Right.
You know, it really doesn't have to be like that. I know right now you're in a bad situation, but you control your future.
That's true.
You know.
You speaking truth there.
And I tell my guys in my program, it doesn't take no effort to be a nobody. Just don't do nothing, and you'll be very successful at it. You know. Right. So, but it was something that came to me. It was put upon my heart, and I listened to it. And you know, I had a very successful training facility, doing well, but this was something that was put upon my heart, and it wouldn't go away.
Good deal.
And I said, I got to do this. You know.
Absolutely. So. Well, I tell you, I'm looking forward to our organization, L.E.A.D, collaborating with you on some projects.
Oh, definitely. That would be great.
I'm gonna definitely bring you across the bridge to West Memphis and let you speak to a group of the kids and do some things like that. And the same with you, Tracey. Speak with some young ladies that, you know, I work at the high school. So I kind of have an opportunity to, you know, to kind of see it all.
Exactly.
And they'll, you know, they appreciate individuals like yourselves. That's will give them that breath, a new fresh breath of air, so to speak, to they'll help breathe life into them, a new life, a new mindset, a different mindset to go about the business of doing things, from academics to athletics to the whole 9 yards. So, you know, this is what we have to do. If you had a choice, Tracey, to be rich or famous, which would you choose?
Probably rich.
Well, me too.
Definitely not famous.
No. But did you say rich?
Probably.
I understand. Yeah. Right. What about you, Roland?
Fame.
That was a trick question.
It's a trick question.
That was a trick question.
There's no right or wrong answer, you know. There's no right or wrong answer. And I said rich because that way I could extend myself from a financial standpoint of view to reach out to help others in need.
Yeah.
That's I mean, not rich for myself.
Right.
I mean, because you can only drive one car at a time. You can live in one house. I mean, you know, so what? But I'm talking about it's what you do. Life is predicated on, you know, the mark you leave behind once you're gone. The lives you've touched, putting your fingerprint
most definitely
on individuals that leaves a lasting mark on them, a lifelong lasting mark. And that's why I said rich, but there's no right or wrong answer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no right or wrong answer. Sometimes I throw that question into my guests. Yeah, but yeah, like I say, you all keep up the good work, keep doing what you're doing. I'm very proud. I mean, to see you at this level, Roland, over the years, to graduate to this level, I mean, it's mind-boggling, because I remember when you came to West Memphis, and
yeah, man, that's
you was,
wow.
Yes, you was in the bodybuilding show, and you was asking me questions and stuff. Now I'm asking you questions, but that shows we have to learn from each other.
Right.
You know, some things that I know that you may not know, and I can share with you, and things you know that I don't know, and I would want you to share them with me. Same with you, Tracey. Same thing. That's what I think. That's where we kind of fallen off the wagon. As human beings, we've become so tight and not loose with one another. We have a willingness to share information with each other, to help one another. And I was growing up, I'm old school. I saw my parents and grandparents do that. And they weren't near as educated and had the resources we had, but they had love, concern, compassion, and care.
Right.
You know. Well, yeah, but
and with that being said, I think that's a lot of what's missing from the youth today.
It is
love and care and feeling loved. You
Absolutely.
know,
Exactly.
because that's what causes them to stray to the street.
Well, it is, and that's the thing about it. We want them to come full circle and be able to bring it back home, wherever home is to them in their heart. And sometimes they find the gym is home.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the key thing.
Yeah.
That's that address. That's what they look forward to coming. That's what they look forward to being involved in. They look forward to hearing your voice. They look forward to seeing you. And it's like coming there. Well, where is he at? Where is she at?
Right.
You know how kids do, man. Yeah. They'll blow your phone up. They do mine the same way, but they're just reaching out for love and care and attention and guidance.
Exactly.
That's what we all are here for, to do as adults.
Right.
For white and black, it doesn't matter. But believe it or not, time has wound down. I told you we'd go fast.
Wow. Yeah, it was fast.
Yeah. And thank you for tuning in to L.E.A.D, Life Enrichment and Development, building bigger minds, brighter spirits, and better bodies. Thank you.
Call 1-800-COMCAST.